Heart Day is part of an international campaign to spread awareness about heart disease and stroke prevention. Cardiovascular diseases, CVDs, are often a result of accumulations of several causes such as age, lifestyle, diet, and smoking, which may ultimately lead to heart failure. Hence, World Heart Day is celebrated on September 29 of every year. The World Heart Federation have found that heart disease and strokes are the world's leading cause of death, killing 17.1 million people every year. If you see common factors such as overeating, lack of exercise, unhealthy diets and high blood pressure, cholesterol, and glucose levels which can trigger heart disease and threaten our own lives, and those of loved ones. Heart Day was set up to drive home the message that heart problems can be prevented. History of World Heart Day. World Heart Day is celebrated every year. It was created by the World Heart Federation. The first World Heart Day took place back in 2000. Since then, in 2012, leaders from around the globe committed to the reduction of worldwide mortality from non-communicable diseases by 25% by 2025. Every year a different theme reflecting the key issues and topic related to heart health. It aims to drive action to educate people that inactivity, at least 80% of premature deaths from heart disease and stroke could be avoided. Did you know that almost half of the NCD deaths happen because of cardiovascular disease? This makes it the biggest killer across the world. Therefore, World Heart Day is the perfect platform for the community to come together in the battle against cardiovascular disease and lower the worldwide disease burden. Risk factors for coronary artery disease. There are two types: controllable and non-controllable. Uncontrollable mainly due to smoking, hypertension, dyslipidemia, diabetes and prediabetes, overweight and obesity, physical inactivity, stress and behavior, unhealthy diet, alcohol. If you see in non-controllable, two major factors: heredity, if parents or first-degree relatives have heart disease or sudden cardiac death in early age. Gender and age: men 45 years, women 55 years. C-reactive protein, CRP, triglycerides, lipoprotein, A, homocysteine, thrombogenic, impaired fasting blood glucose, ankle brachial index, periodontal disease. Smoking. Smoking has a particularly large impact in the third world. Persons who consume 20 or more cigarettes daily have a 2 to 3-fold increase in total coronary heart disease. Cigarette consumption directly relates to increased rates of sudden cardiac death, PVD, IHD, ischemic CVD. Smokers have 20 to 30% increased risk than non-smokers. What does smoking do to my heart? Research has shown that smoking increases heart rate, tightens major arteries, and can cause an irregular heart rhythm, all of which make your heart work harder. Smoking also raises blood pressure, which increases the risk of stroke. Although nicotine is the main active agent in cigarette smoke, other chemicals and compounds such as tar and carbon monoxide are also harmful to your heart in many ways. These chemicals lead to the buildup of fatty plaque in the arteries, atherosclerosis, possibly by injuring the vessel walls. And they also affect cholesterol levels and levels of fibrinogen, which is a blood clotting material. This increases the risk of a blood clot that can lead to a heart attack or stroke. There is no safe amount of smoking. Even people who are light smokers or only smoke occasionally damage their heart and blood vessels. And women who smoke and use birth control pills and smokers who have diabetes are greatly increasing their risk of heart attack and stroke. Hypertension. High blood pressure is a common condition in which the long-term force of the blood against your artery walls is high enough that it may eventually cause health problems, such as heart disease. Blood pressure is determined both by the amount of blood your heart pumps and the amount of resistance to blood flow in your arteries. The more blood your heart pumps and the narrower your arteries, the higher your blood pressure. You can have high blood pressure, hypertension, for years without any symptoms. Even without symptoms, damage to blood vessels in your heart continues and can be detected. Uncontrolled high blood pressure increases your risk of serious health problems, including heart attack and stroke. High blood pressure generally develops over many years, and it affects nearly everyone eventually. Fortunately, high blood pressure can be easily detected. Dyslipidemia. Dyslipidemia occurs when someone has abnormal levels of lipids in their blood. While the term describes a wide range of conditions, the most common forms of dyslipidemia involve high levels of low-density lipoproteins, LDL, or bad cholesterol, low levels of high-density lipoproteins, HDL, or good cholesterol, high levels of triglycerides. High cholesterol, which refers to high LDL and triglyceride levels. Lipids, or fats, are building blocks of life and provide energy to cells. Lipids include LDL cholesterol, which is considered bad because it can cause plaques to form in the blood vessels. HDL cholesterol, which is regarded as good because it can help to remove LDL from the blood. Triglycerides, which develop when calories are not burned right away and are stored in fat cells. Diabetes and prediabetes. Prediabetes is when your blood sugar level is higher than it should be but not high enough for your doctor to diagnose diabetes. They might call it impaired fasting glucose or impaired glucose tolerance. People with type 2 diabetes almost always had prediabetes first. But it doesn't usually cause symptoms. About 84 million people over age 20 in the US have prediabetes, but 90% don't know that they have it. Prediabetes treatment can prevent more serious health problems, including type 2 diabetes and problems with your heart, blood vessels, eyes, and kidneys. Symptoms of prediabetes. If you have symptoms, you might notice that you're a lot thirstier than usual. You pee a lot. Your vision is blurry. You're a lot more tired than usual. What is heart disease? Cardiovascular disease, or CVD, is a very serious health condition that keeps the heart or blood vessels from working properly. When our heart and blood vessels are working at their best, blood flows easily and is circulated around the body freely. If there is a clog in our blood vessels or if our heart is not pumping blood properly, this prevents blood from being delivered to many important parts of our body. Not having blood constantly delivered throughout our body can cause serious illness or even death. Although some people are born with certain types of CVD, most people develop CVD as a result of poor lifestyle habits, such as eating unhealthy foods, not getting enough exercise or using tobacco. What is stroke? A stroke happens when a blood vessel that carries oxygen to the brain gets blocked or bursts. When that happens, blood can't deliver oxygen to part of the brain and that part of the brain starts to die. Without the right medical attention, a stroke can cause major damage to the brain. People who have a stroke may have problems speaking, seeing, or moving normally for a short time or for the rest of their lives. The person can even die from a stroke. Older adults are more likely to have a stroke than younger people, but people can have a stroke at any age. Other factors that increase risk of stroke include high blood pressure, cigarette smoking, diabetes, other types of cardiovascular disease, and high blood cholesterol. How do I know if my heart is healthy? Life's simple 7. Avoid smoking and using tobacco products. Be physically active every day. Eat a heart-healthy diet. Keep a healthy weight. Keep your blood pressure healthy. Keep your total cholesterol healthy. Keep your blood sugar healthy. Get active each week. A healthy heart is one that gets exercised. Enjoy healthy fats, avoid unhealthy ones. Snap out of a sedentary lifestyle. Don't smoke and avoid secondhand smoke. Shed excess weight. Avoid overeating through portion control. Eat cholesterol-friendly foods. Healthy habits make a healthier you. Take these healthy heart tips to heart to keep your ticker running smoothly for the long haul. Remember, you hold the power to maintain your health and take care of your body. Make healthy choices and live a lifestyle that helps your heart stay at its best. You're already interested in taking your health and wellness into your own hands. So why not make a career out helping others do the same? Please educate and healthy with your beloved ones.